I mean, let's bring in YouTube. I'm gonna say your watts are anywhere from 0 to 1,000. I think that's a pretty safe bet. So we've seen your sprint redeems, so I might question that, especially your running sprint. I think that's got to at least be 3,000 watts. All right, there we go. So, main. That's the button I need. Careful, careful, Dimitri. We're gonna make that so that like that's an auto ban. Dude, that'd be so funny. That would actually be so. Can I do that? Can I make it so that if somebody does like a certain command, it auto times them out, like vanish, basically exclamation mark vanish, but for exclamation mark running? Could I do that? I mean, I probably could, but how do I do that? It's like your auto timeout. That would be so good. Actually, that'd be so freaking good. Streamer bot. Yeah, streamer bot. Oh god. Have you like dove into streamer bot, Dimitri? I feel like my brain capacity just isn't capable of understanding that UI. Maybe it's gotten better, and maybe I'm just being dumb. Well, I know I'm being dumb, but maybe lazy and dumb. Not a lot, only a few. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If I can't figure out how to do a couple redeems, I think I need to ask myself some more serious questions about things. It had a new UI. You're confused, but already have your commands. It'd be nice because I know StreamerBot is just really well functioning compared to like having to rely on like Stream Elements or Streamlabs. I've completely removed myself from Streamlabs. I can't stand it. Not that Stream Elements is much better, but they haven't had any controversy come out yet, so I guess it's politically acceptable to be a fan of, or be okay with them. Big Apple badge hunt. All right. Infinity Ultra. We were smart. We did the longer one yesterday. I've had a fly in here for the last day, and I cannot get it. It's like a ninja fly. It comes in, it lands on my face, and then vanishes 2 seconds later after I smack myself on the nose. Living on the river bay. Living on a river, what can you expect? Need one more. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to be trying to knock out some climbing over here. Saying, hey, hey, hey. Dude, global chat on my whoosh is hilarious. Just a bunch of people saying hi and bye. You know, do I want stream? Oh, is there? Yes, I do. Give me a reason to hate them. Give me a reason to meme on them. And also give me a reason to maybe go over to StreamerBot. Because it is better. Way better. And then I could have my like custom bot in chat probably as well without having to use the Stream Elements plugin. Yeah, guys, we need a reason as a community to shun it now. But anyway, I will be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom. Might as well do that now. Well, it seems people not being happy that it's an Israeli-based company. Oh, okay. That's definitely the hot topic right now. That's people love to hate on that right now, so I guess it's popular. All right, be right back. 3. Oh. Oh, I almost fell over. I'm back. Sorry, that took a minute. Stuff and things. Was that enough time? We'll call that a speed run, a poop speed run. That was actually pretty impressive. What's up, Paul? Welcome back in. Hey, Dame. Good morning, ma'am. You cannot believe that I'm pushing an IC into work. Yes, I mean, we may or may not be part of Big Zwift. We're pushing Big Zwift. Skip the hand washing. Exactly. You know, you understand, guys. Speed running tax. Spooky sold out. Yeah, no, we're getting paid, guys. Guys, we're getting paid. Got to get our money. Got to get our bag. Black bibs tip. Thank you, Aggie. You know, speaking of, guys, the black bibs. Oh my god, I'm wearing the 3D bibs right now. It's like my butt is on a cloud. All right. Dude, I so badly, basically for the last 2 years, have needed a shade on that window. Just imagining how much easier it'd be to control lighting in here. I actually bought one, and it ended up draped over my treadmill so that it can key it out because it's green as well. Wait, what's this kit? Is this the... Oh, this is the sprint segment kit, isn't it? Okay. Do y'all have today off? Do most of you have the week off? I hope so. Hope you guys have some time. Treadmill, closed closet. Exactly. You understand. You understand. You're off starting tomorrow? Nice. Are you gonna be home, or do you got plans? I will probably be I don't know. Wait, it's on a Friday. Wait, no, it's a Thursday. So I'll be streaming. I don't care. Today's the last day of work for the year. Nice, Casey. Are you doing Rafa this year, the festive? Yeah, Rafa. I'm gonna start and attempt it. This is the first time I'm starting it and not sure if I'm gonna finish it. So it'll be fun though. I'll be real with you guys. It's probably mostly gonna be in the in a pace partner. I'm gonna cheat. You're only home 2 days of Rafa, so 250k a day. Sounds fine. What you're telling me is that you're gonna finish it in 2 days. Like, hey Grubby, what's up, man? How have you been? Two streams in a row, dude. This is a nice week. Have to pay the tariff on it. On the actual holiday days, yep. I mean, they'll understand, right? Of course, like, of course they'll understand. Though, I've been reading the, my team chat for the, Christmas Day TTT. There's not very, good reception for it. Not many people wanting to do it. And I think it's because they made the mistake of, oh, I missed them. I think they made the mistake, it's because they made the mistake of switching it off of Bologna. Dude, Casey, I saw you racing in Bologna last night, and it was, like, so sad. I was like, no. Did I get a... Oh, it does suck. But that is so the greatest route on all of Zwift. Mostly just because you never get to ride it. But yeah, this is like the first year that I've ever seen that they haven't done Bologna on Christmas. Like, there's life outside, apparently. I mean, just grab a pair of VR goggles, and you can imagine anything, right? These days. Rebby, I think we need a PR attempt up that climb for you, not me, of course. I think you just need to fall in love with it. You just need to try it. Just a little taste. It won't get you addicted or anything. You just try it. You might like it. It's a great idea. I think so too. I'm here to help people find love for cycling, you know. Let's keep it an idea. I don't know, Grubby, with how you've been smashing it recently again, which is really awesome to see. You might kick that hill's ass, dude. You do not run. It's okay, your secret's safe here, Dame. We will judge you, but we still accept you. No such thing is happening. Allegedly. As he quickly goes and puts all of his recent streams on unpublished. They're name on FTP. I could only dream of that, man. Dude, I remember back when you just ride around at 300 watts like all day. Like it was chill. You just like 3 watt per kilo, 300 watts for hours. Just gained 40 kilo. It's all muscle though, right? Weight 300 kilo. It's amazing. Oh man, I was actually, speaking of that, I was watching this YouTube today. This YouTuber went to the, what is the fattest city in the world? Which is here in America. Oh man. You know, it's really crazy because my health and fitness class professors and teachers were preaching this, a lot of them, you know, 10, 20 years ago, and we're actually seeing it happen. We're actually seeing it happen. They have like over a 70% obesity rate. In America, you would have thought it's in Oceania. Yeah, apparently it's here in America. But yeah, it was really wild. It's really wild because here was the weird thing. They were talking about like that a lot of people are able to put away over 10,000 calories a day. Dude, that I remember when that went viral on YouTube for like people trying to do the 10,000 calorie challenge. And it's like there are people, that's their reality every day. That's just crazy. That is absolutely absurd to me. Thought it was in Mexico. It's right on the border, Grubby. So kind of, it's very close. It's right on the border. Is a thing a bit everywhere. It's crazy. It's becoming, what's weird is it's becoming the normal. And so like when that is like fully established, oh my god, that's just so wild to think about. When that actually becomes the real normal. The one and only derp?
I love you,
Well, no. The greatest derp of all time. I don't know, Dame. So here's my hope. Here's my hope. Traditionally, as humans, we seem to react to big shifts, right? The small shifts over time, we don't seem to notice. It's when it finally gets to that like boiling point, right? And it has to get there before it actually becomes an issue. And you see it all the time on like carrying capacity curves. This is actually a phenomenon of biology. You have things basically fluctuating up and down around the average, but it doesn't shift until it gets up to basically that inflection point. Aggie, yeah, it seems to be doing that passively right now. Numbers are pretty crazy with that. What is it? Nationally, we're below 2 kids per family. Or internationally, I mean. I think in the US we're still just slightly above 2. But yeah, there's some really wild stats coming out about that. We'll see what happens, because it's not like it's gonna change. Greatest after you. Oh yeah. Fatstivism. It's gonna be a thing, man. I mean, it's already becoming a thing. But I'll tell you what, it seems like there's a very active counterculture to it now. You better start losing some weight. Oh my god, dude. You know what? I just need to be the charitable one who accepts if they need like a system where you can go in and get like fat transplanted from one person to another. And no grubby, not like that. I would happily just take, you know, a couple kilo here and there from people. Hey, Frat, good morning, man. Do stupid things, get stupid prizes. Want to eat 10,000 calories a day? Fuck around and find out. It's just like, we see the what. Hard to discount like what's actually in front of our face. But it's the why that it's like where it really gets into the weeds. You have a fat transfer stick. Yeah, I was about to say, man. Take 8 kilo from you. If in all seriousness, guys, if I could maintain another 5 kilo, my physiology would be so much happier, I think. Because when I was weightlifting a lot before I started cycling and before I got my knee and stuff fixed, I did a lot of weightlifting. And I was sustaining around 65 kilo. And I honestly think I had never really felt much better than that. And I'd really like to try that again. I just can't consume enough calories. I try so hard. I get so sick before I can actually get down the calories needed. Maybe I need like a new set of gut bacteria. Maybe my biome is just absolutely screwed. The overcorrection to it. Don't need to go back to how the model was. Yeah, in the 2000s. It's always going to be, you'll see it's that harmonic equilibrium, right? Over time, it gets closer to it. Poop transplant. Yeah, you're actually possibly. Luckily, I still have my appendix, unlike actually both of my parents, so that might be something I have to consider. Maybe our family just was a floral biome issue that we're just unaware of. Well, exactly, what do you even need an appendix for, right? Completely overrated body part. Sell and buy a new bike with the money. Damn, that's actually a play. I mean, I only have the one kidney left after getting my first yacht, so I'll have to figure that out. The doctor said I'm not allowed to sell my second one. I tried, but he got really upset at me for some reason. want to buy mine. Can I buy some FTP? I mean, maybe. I mean, that might be coming to Zwift soon, right? With their in-game purchases. Soon you may be able to buy FTP. Like I said, guys, peak Zwift will be when you're 1 kilometer from the finish line and it all of a sudden preps you. We notice that you have a sprint coming up. Would you like to purchase a power-up? Then Zwift will have actually made it as a company. That'll be peak Zwift right there. And we may witness it in our lifetime. Worthless on the market. What's the prime? I mean, of course, I would think you would know. I've heard it's pretty common knowledge. What's like prime appendix, like age? I fear too young and you don't have the proper biome established. But you know, too old and it's just full of shit at that point. 25? 25 seems reasonable. Yeah, fully mature. I think that's reasonable. Why is your doctor so bossy? Isn't that rude? I was looking for a second opinion, but for some reason, when I call my insurance to look for it, they just laugh at me. It's really rude, actually. It's a proven model. Tried and tested and still functioning. If that's not a sell. Imagine you could do 306 for your Ironman. Dude, that'd be so sick. From what I've heard, allegedly, you might want to talk to the OG Team Sky mechanics. They might actually be able to hook you up for IRL FTP games. From what I've heard, allegedly. On to the last short map, and it's 5.4 miles. Oh, does that feel good to knock out the fast or the long ones early, and then just have the shorter ones to rip out? Honestly, like one of my favorite mental strategies when it comes to like riding and like routes. Seems like everyone you know that had an appendectomy were either under 18 or over 55. I think that's a point for getting or selling it at 25 years old. Then it might actually be prime appendix sale age. Hiding the evidence today? I don't know what you're talking about, Peter. What could you ever mean? Shit. That would have been perfect if I actually did have it hooked up right now. Dude, I actually missed out on a really good meme. How you doing, Peter? Morning or evening, afternoon? Weight gain? Yep. Wait. I mean, that's got to be what? 100 grams, right? At least 50 grams? Like, that's huge, guys. How much to appendix weigh? Have mine removed? Yeah, exactly. Taking a rest between maps helps. Are you going to be riding through Christmas as well? Excellent. I don't know. I just know that if I take, I've been taking a lot of days off. I guess I have real no excuse. I was like, if I take some days off for the holidays, I might get out of the routine. Says the cyclist who can't ride more than 3 days a week right now. Pitbull, what's up, my friend? Your average weight of the human appendix ranges from 2 to 18 grams. Ah, definitely worth it. That's like going to a carbon derailleur hanger. There you go. Now you don't have to buy the ceramic speed upgrade. That is definitely cheaper than getting your appendix removed. Or I mean, your appendix is definitely cheaper to get removed than buying one of those ceramic speed jockey cages. So it's actually not only practical, but it's budget friendly. 6.43 grams. everybody's gonna have their algorithm really messed up now because they're all searching about what is the average weight of the human appendix. If they start advertising cheap flights to South America, deny them. They're too good to be true. Marginal gains, dude, seriously. Seriously. Save money, don't buy the ceramic speed upgrades. Gram is a gram. Is it worth to buy a long sleeve jersey? Or like sleeves are enough? If you buy sleeves, it's just more practical, right? I love having sleeves, and here's the thing. Even on a warm day, I will personally usually ride with sleeves, and here's why. JetBlue vacation. Unless it's a JetBlue holiday, of course. You can't say no to that. It's only 50 pounds per person. Here, nothing really beats it. But sorry, back to that. So I wear like long sleeves, not necessarily because of, just, warmth or anything. I am thinking about if I eat shit, I want at least a rash covering over as much of my body as possible. I have gone down pretty hard outside now multiple times. And the likelihood of me doing it again is there. And just having that layer over my arms or over my legs mentally gives me so much reassurance. So it's like you have like the functionality of either being able to do one or the other with the sleeves. But if you're going to be wearing them anyway. So yeah, if that helps at all. But you don't need either. Yeah, just wear one of these really baggy shirts. And if they're large enough, someone else may be able to share the space with you at some point. And if there's a random blizzard, you can all hide under the t-shirt. But you're a Texan, so you're perhaps more sensible. It also blocks the sun if you're trying to not get much UV exposure. So it's like, it can actually be like, it just depends, right? What you'll find is just once you kind of have like a collection of kit, you'll have like, you'll have actual selection opportunity. Eventually you'll have your short sleeve kit. You'll have your fancy kit when you want to flex. You'll have your cold weather kit. Because we're cyclists and we can't avoid spending money on bike stuff that we use 5 times a year. Playing mantis. Sharing is caring and you do not care. There you go. I intentionally go out on group rides without a pump or a tube so that I can get a free pump or a free tube off of somebody if I get a flat. That's actually a strat as well. 8 a.m. ride, 78 degrees. I've heard there's a warm front going through the Midwest right now. My brother sent a video at like 7 a.m. this morning. He's out on his deck, his massive wood deck. And in shorts and a t-shirt. It was like 70 degrees. We'll ignore the fact that next week it says it's going to be 20 degrees. Right now it's amazing. Like dentistry is good paying. Yeah. Exactly. Same low for the next 2 weeks here. At night is 55. Oh, that's so nice. Through the holidays, man. That's probably so freaking nice. Casey. Guys, my chat wasn't sent. Guys, I'm being shadow banned on my whoosh now too. Why does everybody hate me? What did I do? I swear, I don't understand. I try so hard for everyone to like me. Actually, too hard, in my opinion. It's actually kind of cringe. You don't think you'd be able to not ride outside during the winter? Well, having some sort of sleeves is like night and day. Though, I really like the long leggings, like leg warmers. I love leg warmers. Oh, there we go. It only took 10 minutes to post to live chat. That's wild. Oh, thanks, Carlo. We have one, and that's what matters. Leggings are for running. I don't know. You got some nice legs. You put on some leggings, man. That is a flex for men and women. Dude, I'm all for that. I have high respect for people with a well-formed lower body because mine has always been non-functional. I've always seen people who have really nice like calves and legs as a envy point. More men in leggings, I actually agree. I actually agree. And it's functional. Functional, breathes well, wide range of motion. Like in all reality. You missed the whole butt lift leggings this morning with Randy's chat. Oh god. I couldn't pull them off though. And bras too. Interesting. I have very little experience other than the removal process. That I am experienced in though. It was glorious. Dude, it sucks that Randy usually streams before I'm even awake. Like a responsible adult that gets their exercise in before the day starts. I was once one of them for a few years. Oh man. Built is a winter clothing. That's actually a great point. Wide range of motion things. You prefer a kilt. Oh, that's where the kilt came from. Yeah. Dude, have you seen the Celtic Games, guys? Those dudes are insane. Throwing trees and shit. If you don't think kilts are if you don't think kilts are manly, go watch that. Those dudes are insane. Those guys are insane, man. Like true brute raw strength. So impressive. I see people who are just like above the average in strength or something, and it's just so impressive to me. You know, people who are on the top side of the bell curve. Thank you all. Honestly, such a cool thing. Like when you see like pinnacle physical genetics at play, it is very, very impressive. It is crazy, man. Honestly crazy. Dude, now my whoosh is reading above. Zwift. That's weird. Maybe my axiomas are broken. Cardio over strength. I personally agree. Yeah, I personally agree. But I'll tell you what. I have never felt better. Like physiology wise. And this is before I got my hips replaced. As when I was resistance training regularly and sitting about 5 kilo heavier It was really, really nice, actually. And it really helped with, especially when I got my knee reconstructed, it really helped with the recovery. Not really though, but here's the thing. Until I started cycling, I wasn't like fully able to lock in like the full rehab. And that's literally what made me fall in love with cycling to begin with. Was that it was like I finally felt some strength coming back to me, some, I don't know, feeling strong feels good. And now we're here, just trying to hang on to the ghost of back when I was really actually strong riding, running and cycling, yeah. Again, don't tell the runners, but I'm sure they're thinking, and they're right, that they hate us because they ain't us. You know what I mean? And that is so true. The anus is so like prevalent. And here's the thing, I need leggings that make my hamstrings look big when they're not. That's what I actually need. Like, butt's fine. Butt I'm actually okay with. But my hamstrings, I need those to be artificially amplified. We're going to complete the Rafa 500 this year over the 8 days. Hey Smith, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm gonna try. I'll be real, man. I'm not very hopeful that I'll finish it, but I'm gonna try. And here's the thing that's actually kind of cool. In some ways, I'm kind of okay with this because traditionally, hey, thanks Laura for the ride on. Traditionally, like the Festi 500, you know, it's a challenge, but I've always felt confident in being able to finish it no matter what. Like 500K over 8 days seemed manageable, but now it might not be. So it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish or not, and that's exciting. I'm taking on something that, you know, that I'm not sure about. And in some ways, I'm okay with that. Get implants, I should. Oil injections, I hear those are healthy. Just some synthol or synthol or whatever it's called. No one's ever died from that, right? What about you, Smith? Are you gonna try? If I do it, I'm gonna be on pace spots. I'm gonna do it as easy as I possibly can. Traditionally, I'm a dumbass and I do it all on a TT bike. This year, I am fully embracing the pace partner life, I think. You're gonna try and do it within the Strava week. Oh, shit. Good luck. A great challenge. Honestly, a great challenge, and it just is such a testament to this, the perfect flavor of psychosis that this community is. We just had one of the larger holidays of the year, and everybody's off on break. What do cyclists decide to do? Literally spend the entire time on the bike. Oh, I love it. You want to see the activity go all good luck, man. Zwift and the pace spots are such a blessing for a lot of people for Rafa. Feeling of uncertainty when completing, you felt that with NZ Tour and the Otter Classic, dude. And then you do it, and then you look back and you're like, holy fuck, I did that. I think that's some peak experience right there. I honestly think that's peak experience, human experience. Laura, I was watching a video today. Quinn was actually watching it on the obesity epidemic. And, you know, just how bad it can be. And, you know, he's from New Zealand, and I'm just sitting there like, man, he's actually legit able to talk about this, because New Zealand quality of food is literally next level. Like, completely on a tier of its own compared to America. The food quality there is so good. And so, like, when I hear him talking about it, it's like, I feel like he has legitimate say. But there was a video I was watching this morning. This YouTuber, a very large YouTuber, went to the fattest city in the world or something like that, with like a 73% obesity rate, where people will regularly consume 10,000 calories a day. It's just insane. So healthy and tasty, dude. You even don't feel guilty about eating fast food. You don't feel guilty about it, you know. And I've talked about this before, dude. We ate so many. We stopped off at McDonald's so often out there. In America, you just can't get away with that. I literally every once in a while will go to McDonald's, and I rarely go, maybe like once a year. And I don't do it because I like McDonald's. I do it because I have this mental idea of how McDonald's is from New Zealand, and I just have to go like see like the difference. Like, I have to go experience it. And dude, I have yet to try one here in America since then that didn't make me sick, like actually sick. You probably won't make the Christmas ride because they'll still be opening up gifts. Understandable. How'd the grocery shopping go? You get everything you needed? Was it just a madhouse out there? Yeah, December 25th, 8 a.m. Pacific time. I'm probably going to stream it. I'm probably not going to do the TTT afterwards, though, because it's not on Bologna. And it doesn't seem like our team wants to do it. Helps the new year, yeah. I do think, like, I understand having, like, oh, new year, new me. But I feel like there's no problem in having a traditional time to set a goal. Especially if you're maybe not one to set many goals, like, and then it's basically a traditional, like, socially expected thing to set a goal almost. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think inherently there's anything bad about it. I think it's good. And then us cyclists take it another step further, and we freaking do it a week before. Pretty cool. 2 days in a row. Survive. Yeah, survive, for real. 2 streams in a row? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're surprised about? Honestly, me too. Did they change the bots for the 500 event? You don't recall them having a put Maria at 2.2. Is she usually lower? Maybe she's going up a hill, because now they have the dynamic pacing. You might have just viewed the bot as it was going up a hill, maybe, or maybe they did adjust it. They could have. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a bunch of bot hosted events where you basically just pacer bot events to give people more opportunity to ride with more people, you know. Just jelly of quit having the New Zealand life. They get to be ignorant to so many problems in the rest of the world. It's such a... It actually is pretty cool. They get to just do their own thing and nobody cares, and everyone just loves them. What a concept. Maria's the D pacer, has been. Yeah. Our 50K on the hour, 25 kilometer on the half hour. Oh, that's great. Well, we're probably going to be doing all the events. We want as much draft as possible. Merry Christmas, NT. Merry Christmas to you and the family. What a great time of year. And you know what? I'm so glad I'm gonna be really freaking cheesy right now. Glad I get to spend it with you all. Half of the pecan pie at the Xmas lunch, and now sitting at his desk very bloated. Not gonna say who. Yeah, of course not you, of course. How inconsiderate. But also, no one was eating it, so understandable. F500 group rides, yeah. The festive 500 group rides. And will they have pacer bots in them, Bren? Or is it just a group ride? That'll be nice. Have an event to join in. Yes, the pacers, nice. Perfect. I'll probably be hanging around the Coco pace most of the week if I can. Hey, Amy's on. Oh, did we just pass Amy? Oh, we did. One 1.1, 1.5, 1.8, 2.2, 2.6, 2.9, 3.2, 3.7, 4.2. Nice. Wow. They're doing a really good. They're doing like all of them. That's good. Is that how they have done it traditionally? I know they do add like pacer rides, but having all of them, that's so good. Good choice. Been put for the C category. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe they're shuffling things around. Maybe they added another lot somewhere in there. A lot? You don't think so? Oh, okay. I've only ever done a couple actual group pacer rides, so I'm not sure. Am I getting enough climbing? Where am I at? 350 meters? I'm getting there. I haven't hit the main climb yet on Whoosh. I'd really like to get some climbing in over there. One of the big achievements for the season pass is a climbing achievement. There are only 5 bots with Bernie for the ECAT. Nice. Yeah, I think that's how they've done it. Normally, that's kind of how I remember. They just had one per category, kind of. Oh, but Taylor's gonna be in there too. Oh, yeah, just for the events. Oh, okay, now I understand. Perhaps Taylor. Yeah, maybe they that was what they did. Maybe Bernie is for D2 as well. Yeah, I believe Bernie's traditionally, I thought, been the 1.2. Maybe he's been the 1.5. No, it was Diesel. It was Diesel. Whatever happened? Is Diesel still a pacer bot? Oh man. The only one for me is Coco Cadence. Because if you know, you know. Coco is the community girlfriend of all of the Zwift riders, actually. And a great author. Spectacular author, if you haven't read their work. You don't like Coco. You obviously haven't read their novel, or you wouldn't say that. No Taylor for the events, okay. Are we on pause? What do you mean? Twitch tricked you? Frickin' Twitch. Wait, why am I not feeding YouTube my vertical stream today? Did they take that away from me? That's annoying. Okay, 3.7 watt per kilo. Genie, RoboPacer, B at 2.6, Coco at 2.2. Oh no, wait. Coco at 2.6, Genie 3.7, Maria 2.2, Miguel 1.8. What's the face? The face. And 1.5 for Bernie. Okay. That's for the event. Got it. So they're tuning it specifically for the event, it sounds like a bit. Didn't you just said an FTP and now another 20 minutes? Oh my god. There's no stopping this woman. There's no stopping this cat-eared woman. Well, I have a drinking problem. Problem solved. You can endure pain. Respect. Gains on gains on gains. Is your body holding up to it all right? Or is early? Is that the time for the ride? Yeah, it's 8 a.m. for me, which is not early, but it's early for me to ride. Guys, I actually slept in today. It was crazy. Oh my god, I was sleeping on a cloud again. Guys, if you have had trouble sleeping most of your life, I think one of the greatest things is to not have that trouble even for one night. Like, I slept into 7:45, and I was just laying there and just taking it all in. It was so good. The walking, really, for sure. Guys, cross training is literally the secret. It's the secret. Don't tell anyone, but it is the secret. I am PSC. Wait, do I have the time wrong? Hold on, maybe I have the time wrong. I thought it was 8 a.m. my time. Let me check. Yeah, 8 a.m. my time on Thursday. Dude, there's already 1,355 people signed up. 21 of my friends list. Let's see, who do we got, guys? We got Marblehead. We got Flight. We got Generally Lost. Of course, we have Eric Min. What bike will he ride that day? We have Amy, Bike Boy, though I don't think he's going to be there, he said. We have Nikki, Smith, the fake SW, the imposter W. We have Corey. Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be good. You'll be on, but not till after lunch. Okay. I do recommend what like Aggie's doing, guys. If you want to snag the kit. Unfortunately, if you ride later, you'll have to do it by yourself. You won't have the draft or people to ride with. But you can sign up, join the pen for the event, and sit there until you can ride it. And then when you finish, you'll get the kit. Hutch is doing 500 in one day. What a nutter. That's insanely awesome. We'll have to support him and ride with him for a little bit. Good on him. That's insane. What is that? 300 miles? Yeah, 310 miles. Oh, man. That is a long one, boys. Oh, there's one earlier, Wednesday. Oh. So they're starting the events, Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know they were starting them then. The kit is only for the 50K, not the Rafa kit. This kit I'm wearing right now will be unlockable. Normally, you only get this kit during the holiday season. You get it, if you didn't know, guys. All you have to do is equip the black Zwift kit, and it defaults back to the ugly Christmas sweater. For the first time, we're gonna be able to unlock it and wear it anytime we want. Yeah. Not the Rafa ride itself. Sorry guys, I think we're on different tracks. No, you'll get the kit. They usually do like you unlock one thing if you do like one event, and then you unlock the main prize if you do the whole thing. At least they've done that in the past. You get like the complete, or you get the participant jersey and then you get the completionist jersey. That might not be how they do it this year. I know they tried to make it more like accessible for some people, so they wanted to have an unlock that was a little easier to obtain, and I'm not sure how they're doing it now. I'll get it in the December Battle Pass. You know, probably not wrong, man.
I love you, Pooh.
It's coming, it's coming. Speaking of coming, what's up, pimp? Speaking of, timing cannot get better than that. Suppose different this year, okay. So wait, do we get a kit? No, you just arrived, sir. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh my god. Honestly, chat. Honestly, chat. We are adults here. Allegedly. At least physically we appear to be. Mentally is another question. Dude, that's awesome if Clutch is doing that. That'll be one of the longest single rides anyone in the community will have attempted.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck. Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists, but also is delusional enough to
Here we
post
go.
it online.
Amazing. Isn't that an amazing update?
Oh, at least you got scammed on fail.
Amazing.
Lumo is too. Well, Lumo, of course Lumo is. That's just his normal weekday ride.
Amazing.
Lumo's like, should I change anything for Rafa? Nah, I'll just do it all in one day like I do all the time. He averages around 500k a day, I believe. Trying to get pimped. Are we all just what day is it? I can't do it. No, there's no way. That would be so dumb of me. But I might be able to join for like 100 miles. That's still dumb. Which is listening, we talk about push-up leggings and bras. You get an ad for Spanx. It is, guys. That is a thing. There are audio scrapers in the chat. It's actually a thing. Tomorrow's the day? Wait. Shit. Okay, never mind. Okay, oh, so they're doing it, wait, they don't want to piggyback? I guess not on Christmas. Like, they don't want to piggyback off, like, the Eric Min ride? Don't they have to wait for it to be official until after Christmas? Or does it start on Christmas? Can't pin to. Lumo said he might tap out this year due to the ladder race night. Xmas visit with the family and the rest of the time. I guess. Well, he'll just have to ride faster, I think. He's traditionally done something like that, hasn't he? I feel like traditionally he's done it like because he's always had like travel plans for the holidays. So he'll like do it in 1 or 2 days. Like I feel like this is actually what he normally does, right? He's like, I'm only gonna be here until the 28th, so I might as well just get it all done now. Oh, okay, 24th. So it starts tomorrow. Ugh, okay. Come on, Rich. Yeah, I remember that. Him trying to knock him out beforehand. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks, Yurt. Also, dude, not only are you a collector of kits in game, what is this little tag you have? The little ugly sweater. How do I get that? I want it. Probably can't get it anymore, can you? Both a collector in Zwift and in Twitch. Thought it started. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Thanks for reminding me. I literally didn't know. I guess I should have, you know, extrapolated, considering it's an 8-day challenge. It obviously couldn't have happened after Christmas. Oh man. 25 volcano laps badge that you're missing. That's a good one, man. Because it is such a pain to even think about knocking that route out. Because I'll be real, it is not the most engaging route. Like, I'll be real, I'd rather do the PRL half or full before I do that one again. I did that like early when I started Zwifting, like in 2020. I knocked that badge out right away. Oh, there we go. My first upgrade. And I still don't want to go and ride there. Like, it's like years later and I still can't be bothered to ride through the volcano unless it's part of another route. Which is sad because I love the climb. I don't include the climb in that. Just the circuit. Just popped up an option one day. They knew that you're a collector. They just knew you were a collector. Thank you, Smith. Oh, how the hill's on. Whooshy whoosh. Where am I? I'm going up at 2.4% grade. You're right, it's not too crazy. I'm at 400 meters. But I think most of the climbing is probably in the second half of this ride, isn't it? But here's the thing. I'll be able to score some more distance because I'll just do a U-turn when I'm done here and I'll get the downhill. Like that nearly all the way. You know what it reminds me of? Colorado climbs. A lot of climbing in Colorado is like this. Basically 2 to 4% for like hours. Because a lot of Colorado roads, highways, back roads are all repurposed from train systems. Like, they'll convert the train lines into the highways and into the roads and things. And because the trains could only operate up, I think, a max of like a 3.5 to 4% grade, or like maybe a little more, but on average they couldn't climb more than a 3.5% grade on average. So basically all the roads and all of the climbs like are these winding roads that stay at like a 3.5% average, but you're going on them for so long because you'll be doing 1,000 meters of climbing just at that incline. You did the 25 volcano laps on a TT for DGen segment of the month many moons ago. On a TT bike? Gross, bro. You took that pain to another level. Rolling hills, rolling is nice. It's such a stark contrast to like the East Coast, where they're all short, punchy climbs. You know, only a few, maybe 100 meters or less. But you are going straight up that freaking climb at like 15%. It's just crazy. Oh man, there were some parts of the East Coast I was riding through. There was this one time, I was literally riding for hours over this freaking roller coaster. And it was that perfect like wave function where you couldn't build enough speed on the downhill to get up the uphill. So every time you hit an uphill, it'd grind you down to like your granny gear every single time. And you're just going at like 300 plus watts to get your freaking heavy 100-pound bike up this hill. Dude, after hours of that, I shit you not, I literally pulled off on the side of the road. And mind you, all the time this is going on, there's an insane headwind, of course. I pulled off to the side of the road and I just started yelling into the sky. It was a very cathartic moment. I just pulled off to the side of the road. I'm in the middle of nowhere, no cars around. This rolliness as far forward and as back as I can see. And I just start yelling like a freaking psycho. And then, after I was done, I picked up my bike, got back on, and continued on like nothing was wrong. Because that's what you had to do. Doing all the hills is most likely how you're getting better. I, for some reason, always do well with hills when building fitness. It gives you a good excuse to put some effort in. You see a hill, you want to climb it, you want to smash it out. You're thinking triple bypass next year if it's an easy climb, making an easier decision. I appreciate your sense of humor so much, Aggie. You know, when I'm your age, I hope I can have my sense of humor the same. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist, man. Not a good time, but it was fun to get lapped by Limo and Villager at the same time. Dude, I bet they were just flying. That's just crazy. Dude, you have to laugh at it. Can't do much about it. Dude, that's the healthy way to do it, man. It's beyond your control in a lot of ways. You take control of what you can, and all you can do is laugh about it, man. That's a very respectable outlook. Did I see Pogacar beat its segment from last year? Training like he was going 20 miles per hour uphill. That guy is insane. Again, I see the pinnacle of like fitness, and I just am just so impressed that there are people that are on just like that 0.1% of the bell curve. Like what it would be like to be there, I can only imagine, but it's just so impressive to see. Six fist at Cloud, seriously, Bren, seriously, man. It's so easy to slip into cynicism because there's a lot of crazy shit in the world. There is a lot of good. There's a lot of things to be happy and laugh about. And it really does come down to personal perspective and how you perceive it. I mean, in reality, it's all just one big joke anyway, right? Like, if we're real, it's all just one big joke anyway. You might as well laugh and enjoy the show. I feel sorry for Van der Poel. Has to compete with Pog and Vingegaard, yeah. Van der Poel is an insane rider in his own right. But yeah, especially in like World Tour. Like in World Tour riding, man. But then you see Van der Poel do things like at the cobble event. What is that cobble event? And he just is just literally floating over the cobbles like most people ride on pristine road. Just so impressive. Yeah, Paris-Roubaix. Yeah, thank you, Aggie. Like how he was at Paris-Roubaix. There's still that meme of him just riding, looking like he's just doing a normal Sunday ride. He's just going like 60 miles an hour down the cobbles. And he just looks like, God, so impressive, man. There's some such impressive people. Yeah, Paris-Roubaix, thanks, guys. You can see that when power numbers are king, like in cross events, mountain bike events, where it's all about that VO2 smash, he's really uncatchable. All his cross race training, cobbles, not a problem. Yeah, that's normal. He's like, I actually have traction. I have nothing to complain about. But yeah, you stick him up next to like a Conti rider in a road tour, and it's a different story. But let's be real, like, how crazy is it to do like a multi-day stage race? Like in all reality, that's just absolutely nuts. Like imagine operating at 100% for 2 weeks. One-day racing is so much more fun to watch. You're right. I would agree with you there. I think most people would agree, especially like, oh, that's Erebus. Especially like, even with Tour de France, they only tune in to certain days, right? Well, there are people who watch the whole thing, but most people, you know, pay attention to the stats, will watch the last like 10K, but then like on like some of the crux events are the ones they actually will sit in on. No one like really watches the time trials, right? So yeah, I do. I think it's a excitement for a single day event is definitely there. The climbs in the last 200 meters, yes. Yeah. You watch the whole thing, Dame? But like it's a cultural thing. You know, that is a good point. It's actually very difficult to watch the Tour de France here in the States, unless you know, VPN or something. Like, over in Europe, I hear it's just everywhere. Free programming of it everywhere. In every language you could hope for. It's on exactly, yeah, we have to pay for it here. It's pay-per-view. It's subscription based. That alone is enough to make people not see it because they're not going to actively look at it unless they're already a fan. It's not like they're going to passively come across and be like, oh, Tour de France, yeah, I'll pay money to watch this. Not into cycling, but, you know, I like sports. But, you know, if they stumble across it and it's just free and they just tune on and, oh, they tune in just at the end sprint to watch literally a huge pileup right there when the front person's wheel breaks, you know. Now you have a fan for life. But cycling culture here it mostly centers around gravel at the moment, it seems like. Should be interesting this year as Pogačar wants the classic. Dude, he is going to have the most amazing trophy chase when he finally retires. He's the kind of guy who could step out at any time and it would be like a respectable step out. Hey, thank you, Loki. Thanks for the ride on. It sucks to be me. You're not wrong, but geez. Or have Peacock, yeah. Well, there you go. That's the thing. If you already have Peacock, it's great. Hey, thank you, Ria. And it's like a good way to discover parts of the country because you ain't going to freely to the east. Yeah, you wouldn't dare. They might associate with those people. You wouldn't want that now. Dude, I love the trolling that goes on in the EU. Freaking love it. Well, I guess not in the EU anymore, right? Are you out of the you're out of the UK, right, Dame? Dude, I love it. My team is mostly out of the UK. I love their freaking banter so much. I freaking love it. They troll each other so much. We have some people from like northern UK, from like all over, the fancy bits, all the way to the rural bits. Oh, you're French. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did I just make a real bad mistake? I should have known by Dame, shouldn't I? That shows my cultural prowess. Really pop in Scotland, hence why we have a lot of top track cyclists. Well, yeah. I mean, you have the Chris Hoy Arena out there, right? You have literally one of the greatest track riders of all time. You take it as a compliment. Okay. It was meant as a yeah, okay, it was meant as a compliment. That's the right thing to say. It was totally meant as a compliment. I respect French banter as well. You know what? When I was in Paris, I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people like talk crap about the driving in Paris. I actually really respected and I don't know, it seemed to make sense to me how people drove in Paris. It was like controlled psychosis, like, I don't know, like organized insanity. But it was organized somehow. It was insane, but it was organized. It just somehow worked. It somehow flowed. I really liked that. Nah, Katie, Archibald's better, really? I don't know anything about that community. You mean your English is shitty enough to pass? There you go. There you go. Any more shitty though, and you might be confused as an American. So be careful. You wouldn't want that now. Yeah, I think last year I tuned into like a Dutch version. I think they were speaking Dutch when I was watching Tour de France last year. Ew, a Yankee. Wouldn't want that. No, you wouldn't want that. The first time I hear you say y'all, we might have to ban you. And it's not because I don't like it, it's just because I care about you. And I wouldn't want to, I see the path you'd be going down and I would stop it right there because I care. And, oh, damn it. Now I have to actually be true to my word. I actually have to do what I said I was gonna do, damn it. Don't go into the light, Dame, don't do it. So in all reality, as a Californian, I don't think I'm accepted anywhere. Like officially as a Californian, you're not accepted anywhere. Not even in America. Y'all fighting? Y'all gonna crack on the TV and head down to the creek? Me and the boys are going out to gig some frogs tonight. We're gonna do a fry tomorrow. We're gonna get some crawdads. You're now, yeah. Definitely now. Yeah, don't forget Yonder over there. You didn't bring your cooler with you, did you? We use big words down here, like initiate. Initiate some burgers, initiate some fries, and then she finished with the large soda. Oh, sorry, pop. Or no, wait, I'm in the South. We gotta call it a Coke. They're all Cokes. Pop is northern. We can't be calling it pop. We need to keep the South going. Time to root for the Cowboys. And no, hold on. We're not going that far. Dame, hold on. We're not going that far now. We're taking this to 11. Let's stop like at 7 or 8, okay? Oh man. Cool your own ammo and a bottle of something that burns you when you drink it. Yes, sir. By God, I'll tell you what. They aren't a real. Thank you. Aggie understands. There's one thing that brings America together, and it's our mutual hatred for the Cowboys. You want to go to Jerry's World? Oh man. What's the clickbait, hey, Riz? It's the clickbait is that I don't actually have real content to provide you all, so we have to get you come hang out some way. How you doing, Riz? Yo, I was in JD's chat the other day and I saw you there, but I am currently shadow banned in his chat. I can't chat for some reason. Only like some of his community can see my chats. I've been shadow banned on Twitch, or I mean on YouTube. Been testing new titles. If you lack content and skill and ability to hold an audience, clickbait. 200 IQ. I'm there to help you all grow as creators. Yeah, Riz. It's great, man. I literally, like, even JD, unless he pulls up his third-party chat, can't see my chat. I'm legit shadow banned. Yet I get my content pushed to him, so it's like a very, it's definitely a bug, because otherwise I'd be filtered from his suggested list as well. But yeah,
yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck. Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists, but also is delusional enough to post it online.
Pimp! Damn it, but that was just perfect timing. Damn it, how was that just so good? I can't be mad about it. Well, look, you actually can get a gap on someone now, though. he was actually able to put a wheel on me by sprinting. So that's definitely different. Do I ever race? No, only TTTs right now. Traditionally, every time I've gotten into Zwift racing, I injure myself. But I'm starting to hopefully build back to what I believe was my traditional content, which was ultra cycling. And hopefully I'll just be able to do long, boring Zone 2 rides again in the near future. That'd be fun to race with. It'd be fun to kick. It'd be a fun ass to kick. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, racing is fun. I wish I could do it more. I think the fact is just I'm dumb. My mind makes me work harder and then my body falls apart. Original content. Stream setup. Yeah, an hour of troubleshooting. And then another hour of riding, and that's a 2-hour ride, right? Logic is logical. How do people get people to watch them do Z2 work? Bro, I don't freaking know. You just have to be a dum-dum. I honestly don't know. I so love that I have people to chat with when I do my Zoom too, but honestly, I really don't know. I wish I did. Just randomly do shit. It's pimp the other day when I forgot to go offline. I had my headphones in and I'm just walking around my room like cleaning up, and all of a sudden I start getting spammed with chat commands. And I look and you're freaking just spamming him. I'm just like, oh my god. I was probably on the ending screen for like 30 minutes too. You've tried going shirtless, guys. Riz rides shirtless. Guys. I mean gals, I mean guys. We got another shirtless streamer. I mean somebody who's dressed appropriately for the activity they are currently engaged in. We have to be selective with our wording, right? Good thing you don't change bibs on camera. Dude, Riz, I'm actually saying this as a public service announcement. Please make sure you have an ending screen. And I recommend this to everybody who streams. Have an ending screen. You will thank me for that one moment you forgot to go offline and you walk back into your pain cave butt naked. I'm not saying it's happened before, but I'm not saying it hasn't happened before. Be Riz Racing, guys. One of my new YouTube friends. X-rated Zwift. It has actually happened a couple times in the community, unfortunately. Luckily, the community is small, so I don't think anyone actually, maybe like one person was around to experience it, but it has happened. Have an ending screen. You're welcome. Sounds like cyclist math. That was the discussion this morning too. Equal rights for those women that want to stream jerseyless. I agree. Guys, sexual oppression has reached a new stage. We need to reverse this. This sexual oppression is causing psychosis. There we go, guys. The topless man has cometh to the light side of the force. I so wish I didn't have to blur out the YouTube chat. Maybe I'll just shove it to... No, I'd be too much of a target. I was gonna be like, I'll just do it. But, yeah. Got a ton of views. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that is the... You want a hack? You want a viewer hack? Just be a woman. Easy. I mean, well, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying I grow out this hair just because I like long hair, guys. It's strategy. It's all strategy. Close your DMs, pro tip. You know, luckily, like we joke about it, but you know, y'all are pretty, y'all are actually mostly adults. Not everyone. We've had some some people, but you know, despite popular opinion, you guys actually had to act like adults outside of the chat. But yeah, actually a pro tip. Mostly, yeah, I had to clarify. I didn't want to speak too absolute about that. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Those are fighting words. So you're an adult? I mean, technically. I mean, though, if you want to be real, cycling reduces, what, 9 years off your biological age? So actually, I don't even think you're allowed to be in this chat as an underage viewer, if I'm honest. Unless you're Katya, then close your DMs. Facts. Katya, no matter what people try to tell you, it's actually Matyash. It's Matyash's troll account. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Have we ever actually seen Katya and Matyash in the same place? I don't think so. Not really. Has there ever been a message come through on from Katya when Matyash hasn't been looking at his phone? Never. Guys. Same person. You're 9 years less mature than your real age. So cycling is just there to match your biological age to your mental age. See, it truly is a who needs therapy? Who needs therapy when you can, you know, have this destructive coping mechanism here? Right? Right? Hey guys, will you agree with me, please? Thank you, Lumo. Matt's way to get attention. Yeah, Katya was an interesting time in the community. The one that's 28 years old from Slovenia, yes. Yeah, Matyash. Wow, it's crazy to think of him as 28. Wow. So crazy to think of him as 28. We're getting so old, everybody. It's so fun. What an interesting experience this life is. Yeah, Katyash, basically a fatal attraction, yep. Stalks him in whatever stream he's in. She's like the sister of Matyash's brother's wife. Yeah, so like, they're actually not like blood related, but they're related through marriage, I believe. What's with the stars? Wait, what did we do? What? Did you? There's no way you got censored, right? Okay, good. But I'll tell you, Katya has followed me and unfollowed me more than anybody else. So, in all reality, she's one of my biggest supporters at the same time. Oh, it's censored, yeah. Dame sent Pimper you a DM so we can talk about something not to be discussed here, kind of. It has nothing to do with it. She has to DM you first, right? No. Some huge fun. It has been there have been some very funny moments. Like overall, it is kind of like.
If you want to know the secret of being,
but
you will come with us.
Like we are used to doing as a community, we're gonna find comedy and troll. Hey, Team ODZ. Hi guys. Hi Andy. Hello everyone. Thank you for sending the crew over. How y'all doing? Dame, don't you ride with ODZ? We got a lot of streamers. We have Rick. We got Jamel.
If you want to know the secret of being,
whole crew. Oh my God! Hi,
you
Casey.
will come with us.
Uh oh. Everybody's getting offline. But what if I wanted to end stream? What if I want to end stream, guys? Thanks for the raid. Hey, Basalt. That is the Casey. The one and only, yes. There's hard claws. Oh, perfect. We're gonna ride a little longer. Maybe like another 10 minutes. We're not like completely done. Last man standing. Ooh, that sounds fun. Casey, one of the actual OGs of Zwift streaming. Casey was one of the first Zwift streamers on any platform. Him, Kitten, Nathan, Steely Dan, who's no longer around, unfortunately. The community, that is. Casey is actually a real one. He's in dirt with you. I'm still finding a way to somehow sweet talk him into finding me a code for his Team Experimental jersey. It's got to be there, and I must have it. One day. One day. I wonder about Steely Dan. I literally joined in just as he was, I think I saw maybe one stream of his before he quit. Maybe for Christmas? Maybe? No, that would be cool. The secret jersey. It's one of the OG kits of Zwift. From the original Zwift team. Experimental. It's literally one of like the biggest flexes you could probably have in the entire game, having that kit. One of the first ones ever released. You had to be on Zwift at like the very beginning. There are a few people in our community who have it, like Weebles has it. Some true OGs. Not just from the streaming world, but from Zwift itself. But yeah, Casey, as I was saying, I'm very upset that we're not doing Bologna tomorrow. But we've heard that a lot of people will be doing the Festive Ultra Challenge, trying to knock it out in one day, and we might jump on just for like a little bit with that. And just completely disregard Thursday. Dude, Andy, I was actually very upset about that. Like, I know it's not really a good TTT course. Like, I get it, and that's kind of what's fun about it. But it's just so fun. Just such a refreshing course that you just never see. You never get to ride. I don't know. I love it. Yeah, Beers, I was watching Casey stream it yesterday, up the climb. It is insane, and not only that, the TTT does it twice. It does 2 laps. It is it's like an hour and 15-minute TTT. But I loved it. I just loved it. But the Alp is still on for New Year's. We traditionally have always ridden that one as well. But we don't ride it at any sort of pace. We actually just ride it as like, we all jump in and chat together like the team. But we don't actually usually ride together. People ride their own pace. Because people like Matt and Richo can do it in like 50 minutes in their zone 3. So there's no point in waiting for like Dan and me who are threshold. You got dropped out. Yeah, you gotta be careful because it goes right into the downhill. That's actually a really challenging race. Starts to go right into a downhill, or traditionally a challenge because of that. If you're not locked into the draft, it can be rough. Traditions are meant to be broken. So what you're saying is that I too need to go at sub 50 minutes? That's so toxic. So toxic. Maybe at my prime, and we'll never know, because I never did it. But maybe at my cycling prime, I could have done a sub 50 minute. But that's just probably never going to be possible again. But doing multiple Alps in a row may be possible. I've yet to hear anybody confirm that anybody else has done more Alps than me in a row. There probably are, but I've yet to hear of them. If anybody does more than 13 Alps without stopping, like really, other than for small breaks, then I'll have to actually try again. But the record currently stands at 13 consecutive Alps. Oh, my legs are feeling pretty warm now. Actually kind of nice. Maybe I should stop pretty soon, because there is the Rafa coming up, right? That's just so trolling of me to do any sort of riding that involves any sort of distance today. You know, I think you can keep that record. Are you sure, Frack? If you're looking for something to inspire you back into cycling, is that just not the right thing? I should suggest something else. Bologna was stupid. Your team did great. It is so hard, man. But what was really cool, especially about your race, was that it was very strategically based, right? You just had to hold a specific position. You just knew that you had to hold those specific positions, and you still won. Holy shit, do you see that? Look at the trees. Look at the shadows. They're tweaking out. You're going to boycott ladder event. Ladder seems very toxic. Ladder seems very toxic. You're either getting smashed or smashing. And every once in a while, you'll have a really close race. You're pretty well matched in your race, like 1 or 2 spots determine things. It was really cool, like, because I tuned in just as you hit the bottom of the climb, and I heard you talking the strats and like, oh, keep going, we just gotta hold this. And then when you did the tally at the end and you guys won, that was like real cycle racing right there. Actual strategy being implemented. But man, that climb can be just the worst thing ever, because there's no brakes until you hit that archway, and then the brake is still a false uphill. It's just like grind until your teeth are gone. Talks, but you keep coming back. Yep. The Stockholm syndrome is strong, and it's what keeps us healthy and fit, guys. It's actually a good thing. Just take the car. More about riding with friends, yeah, for real. For real. You know, I love that we can, you know, that we've found communities that promote physical and mental well-being the way we do, even if it's toxic trolling at times. Friends? Parasocially speaking, of course. Parasocially speaking, of course. That's the strategy of ladder that you enjoy. Everyone fights for spots, even the bottom spots. That's good, man. It sounds like actual, like, I don't know, very exciting racing, you know? And I know you really enjoy it. You've been doing it since they really started becoming super popular. Otherwise, you'd quit ladder. You abuse your friends on the ladder. Now, we haven't really reached parasocial status in this community yet. Like maybe small doses here and there. And yes, there has been some very parasocial natures in the Zwift community that have come and gone, and maybe some still around, but overall it's nice. The size of the community promotes a slightly different attitude. Maybe that's just me diving into parasocialism. Time to get stream girlfriend and boyfriend, yep. Yep, anybody looking to build some content? This is purely a business relationship on the back end. I expect nothing other than that. This is a purely mutual growth experience. Oh, man. Just kidding. You're all my significant others, right? That's how the internet works. All of us all at the same time. Gonna end in a couple OnlyFans. I mean, again, get your bag, right? Should we really hate on the oldest business? Or should we just understand why it's a thing? You haven't experienced a good ladder race till Casey yells you to keep pushing. Brent, were you riding with him last night? Was that you? Just probably hating your life, listening to Casey, not letting anybody stop, saying, we're there. It's like, no, we're not, guys. We still have 400 meters. We're not there yet. Guys, we're there. You did it. We did not do it yet, Casey. Oh, that was so funny. Marblehead Juice stream, bitch. That's too good. I'm still looking, guys. Applications will be open. Please submit via Discord. Got another one tonight. How often do they do them all? How often do they do them? But again, even if it does degrade to a couple's OF, again, purely business. Purely business. Yeah, it's likely you'll apologize after you have had a few moments of get off the front, why are you pulling? Oh, you sound like Dan right now, Casey. Literally Dan anytime I'm on the front of a pack. Pookie, what are you doing? Ladder can be scheduled anytime. You just challenge, oh dude, that's actually really sick. I didn't know that. You just do it whenever. And Friday, your captain is crazy. So it is purely self-induced pain and suffering. You can't blame it on any, well, I guess you can blame it on Casey. Casey is the ladder scapegoat. Hey, what's up, Shuva? How are you? Merry Christmas. Or Christmas Eve. You'll never do a TTT. Oh man, you're missing out on the greatest form of cycling there is. Completely not biased or opinionated. ITT is, but ITTs are good too. Actually, ITTs on Bologna, Dame. Some of the best ITTs in the game are a Bologna half lap. Have a whole site that manages the challenges and even setup. Pretty slick. Yeah, it sounds slick. That's actually really, really cool. You don't have to rely on anything but your own teams. All positive racing, not letting your posse down. That's cool, man. I really do respect team activities. I really do. I think they set a level of accountability and community that is, for a lot of people, I think necessary. Ask Aggie how you do this. Oh God. Is that why Aggie stopped streaming? Is this all why it happened? Dame was in chat DSing him up on a ride. It all makes sense now. Hey, you're doing great. You're a bit sore, been riding too much, so rest day here yourself. I'll tell you what, man, I was very, very stoked to get on the bike today. Unlike earlier this week. So I am loving life right now, in all honesty. I've been having a great last couple days. Last 2 nights of sleep have like corrected themselves. You know, last week I was talking, I wasn't sleeping well and I was just feeling really just wasted. It's starting to come back a little bit, which is nice. A well-executed TTT is so rewarding. It really is. So I've been told. My team has yet to execute one of those, but I hear they're amazing. Sometimes guidance is needed when the heart rate is super high. For real, Brent. There's a level of accountability, and that's another one of the reasons I stream. There's some level of accountability, even if it's purely like constructed in my own head, you know? Only if you let you DS, oh god. But yeah, good to hear that you've been riding a lot, man. It is very addicting, isn't it? It's hard to portion yourself, but I'll tell you what, I think that's kind of important at the beginning. I think subjective like limit pushing is necessary. Like, yeah, try to avoid injury and things, but I think they are necessary to understand where you can go, what your limits are, what to expect. I think we all need to bonk, you know, a couple times, you know what I mean? If you've ridden on the bike and you've never gotten a good bonk in, you might be missing out. Actually might be missing out. Dude, somebody is farming these jerseys. Oh my god. Look at this guy. He is farming. Thousands, dude, this is what 1,000 watts looks like. Wow. Did he know we were watching him? Dude, that guy is getting it, man. Now Lumo's old. You thought Lumo couldn't get in enough cycling? No, it's just because he actually hides most of his cycling on alternative accounts. Actually true. A bonk, Shuva. Yeah, so a bonk is basically, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called, another expression for it is hitting the wall. Basically, it's when you've burnt out all of the sugars in your legs. You have basically no ability to push any harder. And no matter how much harder you push physically, it doesn't actually make you go any faster. If you've ever gotten to that point doing an exercise where no matter how hard you try, like you can't go anymore. It's called a bonk. It's something everyone, I think it's a coming of age. It's kind of like a rite of passage thing in cycling. As an indoor rider, it's kind of hard to reach that because, you know, you can just get off the bike whenever. Outside, if you get stuck out, you got to deal with it. Bonked or no bonked. If you can walk after the ride, you didn't work hard enough. If you're not lying in a pool of your own sweat and vomit, it does not count. Good bonk is always nice, agreed. So I've been told, it's been a while, but I will agree. But yeah, Shuva, it's when you reach the point where the lactic acid buildup relative to the level of sugars in your muscles do not allow you to actually put in effort. Like, you can literally try as hard as you want. You can try to put more power into the pedals, and you won't. It just doesn't happen. It is an effect of endurance sports. From the back, always the back, always the back. Yeah, hit the bonk from the back. Oh wait, what are we talking about? Oh wait, no, you're talking about de-essing. My bad, I'm sorry. You did go overboard, but to be honest, you said what we were all thinking. It is, I mean, I do, there really is a importance. I think team captain, de-essing, having organization around a single voice is actually very important. Happens to you a lot, just tell your legs to grow up. This is what it's like in the real world, legs. Only had that once and it was on an outside ride. Okay, yeah, Shuva, so you understand. Everyone who's experienced a bonk knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a very subjective thing, but you definitely know what I'm talking about if you've experienced it. It is a very notable moment in exercise.
Yep, 70K and you had 60 more to home. Been there, man. I've been there. I had a very significant one, and it was actually a very good moment for me. I've had a friend growing up for a long time, and traditionally he wasn't very fit. Like basically through high school and just getting into college, he wasn't very fit. He was he was in the musical community. He was a musician, an artist kind of thing, but fitness was not really his thing. After like high school and into college, though, he started getting into cycling when I really started getting into cycling. This guy is amazing, by the way. He's now like an ultra fiend. He's insane. He works in the fire service. He's like super fit. He's a California Triple Crown. He's done the California Triple Crown achievement, which is 3 200-mile sanctioned endurance races in one single calendar year. This guy's insane. This guy's absolutely insane. And well, there was one time I was just getting back into riding after my knee injury, and I only had my steel frame, and he and his uncle, his uncle's a multi award-winning triathlete, so like they're just literally smashing me for hours. And basically when it was time to head back, like, all right, time to head home, they immediately just rode off, and I had like another about that distance that I had to just ride back about 16, well, it was about 10 miles, yeah, so about 16 kilometers all by myself. Bonked the entire time. It took about an hour, and it was the most miserable hour, only to be capped off with how miserable it was, where like I was almost back, and he comes riding back to find me. Hey, are you all right? No, I'm not. Late bloomer. Dude, I have so much respect for this guy and what he has done with his life. You had a friend growing up for a long time? How come it took so long? Oh my god. Some people are late bloomers, sir. You pecan pie for them to grow up. Walking is nice, yeah. Oh no, Shuva. Alright, Shuva. Enjoy. It is the holidays. We gotta do what we gotta do. You think you're low-key fucked? You've got a couple gifts to get, and yeah. Oh man, I can understand. I think most heartfelt gift is when you pick out a nice $100 bill for them, like, and you pick it out yourself. You know, I think it's very very thoughtful gift. Just a nice, clean $100 bill. Digital gift card, problem solved. Exactly. Yeah, do the Charlie Sheen approach. Guys, I picked this out for you myself. Again, I'm dating myself with the 2.5 Men quote. The risk were calculated, and you're so fucking bad at maths. See, that's our problem as cyclists. All we need to see is numbers go up equals good. We don't actually need to know why or anything beyond that. I wonder how crazy it's going to be out and about today. Do I risk going out and about? Or do I hide for the next 2 days? It's crazy to believe this used to be my all-day pace. I hope I can get back there again. I really hope I can get back here again. I think I can. Numbers go up good. So we've been telling yourself about your weight. See, you're winning. You're winning, Frack. Congrats. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. All right, I think that's about all. I think that's about all I got. I think I want to save the rest for the Rafa. Because I'm serious about this, guys. I'm not trying to just, like, build, content. I honestly don't know if I can do it. But I'm gonna damn well try. 35K. Wait, can I U-turn? I'm wondering, can I U-turn my other character real quick? Hold on one sec. I want to see if I can get the downhill. I don't know if the downhill's consistent enough for me to ride down throughout. No, there's uphill and downhill all mixed in. I won't be able to just coast downhill. Oh well, we got in 900 meters over on Whooshy Boy. Thanks, Frack. I need someone to, man. I hope I can. I think I may be able to, but I'm not sure. A group ride tomorrow and Thursday, both in the AM. Your hope is that all the folks have hangovers. There'll be light traffic. Oh, I hope so. No, I bet you, I think in general on on Christmas Eve and like Christmas Day, it'll be pretty quiet out, right? D1 easy peasy, yeah. Kind of wanted to be done. I kind of wanted to be lazy and just get free miles. But oh well. Oh man. Could be, yeah, hopefully. Today's gonna be the crazy day. Today's gonna be the crazy day out. I think yesterday was probably crazy too. There is one place I'd like to go. There is one gift I'd still like to pick up. We'll see if I can see if they're even open. I'll have to call and see. It might be closed. And if that's the case, oh well, sucks for me. I am a procrastinator. Actual pro. Oh well, 900 meters. We'll do it again tomorrow. We'll just keep doing it. We'll keep grinding out these like climbing routes excellent until I get the climbing achievement. Let's see. That's actually an okay ride. 36.5K with 900 meters. Which I believe is more true to life compared to 61.4K. Which is just hilarious, Zwift. But thank you for boosting the ego. Coast to coast on US map is both achievement and one go. Oh really? Okay, so maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. And I think I still want to do one of the live events with like Sai or Holly. Okay, so we did 20 minutes and 170 watts. That's nice. Actually pretty good. Happy with that. Me too, you got ADHD. Unofficially, the doctors haven't told me that, but you know, self-diagnosis and all, right? Google said I do. Okay, let's see. 400 kilometers of distance. I'm at 354. Okay. Yeah, we'll get this. I hope. We are sitting at 8,000 out of 10,000 points. Yeah, Dr. Google said I do. So the things that are like the big points gainers that I still have left to do. If I had the freaking bike, I would have been done by now. But I'm broke. Oh, I'm not broke anymore. Oh, it's over, guys. Guys, it's over. I got the XP boost bike. Now I'm broke again. You got it? That's why you're almost done? I literally couldn't afford it until today. So I actually screwed myself. I would have been almost done as well. I mean, I'm most of the way. It's just it looks like I'm most of the way done, but I'm not really, right? Because I've done most of the easy stuff to get like accumulate the most points early on, and now I kind of just have to grind out the last bunch. But I do. I didn't. Oh, it did. It did. Did. The Y1R. Oh, this is their new super bike. This is that new Colnago super bike. God, it looks so funky. I don't know about that, guys. It reminds me too much of the Madone. The Madone's what speed post or whatever it's called. Stupid design. You put the new gravel. Do those slow you down? Does that affect dude, 1.5! I would have been done! Well, next time. What do I have left to do? So my challenges that I have to do, the around the world, 50K in a single ride, go the distance. That right there is 1,300 points. That's almost all the points. So during the festive, I should be able to knock both of those out in the same event. And if I do that on the coast to coast, like you're saying, we should be set. And then if I really have to, I just have to participate in an event, which I hope includes like a My Bunch ride. So I can just do a My Bunch ride. Yeah, okay, we got this. We got this. Zombie survive, and if it really comes down to it, we can do whatever the zombie survivor is. Okay, guys. Sorry, got a little distracted. Let me find somewhere to send you guys along to. What do we got on? Is Hard Claws still on? $1.2K viewers? What the fuck? Oh, it's that French dude. Damn, I've never seen him with 1.2K viewers. I've seen him with a few hundred in here before. See ya, Pitbull. Happy freaking holidays. Merry Christmas. I'll be here tomorrow, hopefully. And on Christmas as well. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to Hard Claws. Dame, you need to go make yourself visible over on Supercep's stream. We need to bring him into the community more. That is your job. Since you're British and all, I mean French. Yeah, excellent. Oh, I don't want to raid Casey. What the hell? Why does it say I'm on Casey's stream when I'm watching Hard Claws? What in the heck just happened? All right, y'all. Bye, God. Have a good one. Which is actually really hilarious because over in California, we do not talk like this. We talk hella different out here. Casey, I love you. Casey, I love you so much right now. All right, guys. Take it easy. Central Cali. Monterey, San Jose area. I'm right in the middle. Or Monterey, Santa Cruz, San Jose area. Oh, you're in Cali too. Nice, man. Bucky's, no! I still love you, Bucky's. I still love you. It's okay. I'm sorry. Just forgive me. Please forgive me. Near Sac. Oh, nice. I have some friends up near Sac. One of my ex-girlfriends actually went to Davis. I'm sorry, Buck. I'm sorry. I'll take the blame. My fault.
to Tyler one.
Hey, Pookie. Hi, Pookie Bot. Hey. Oh, he's the son I haven't heard for a while.